Hi, hello students, welcome to Let's Understand Physics. In this video, let us learn the number of images formed by two mirrors inclined at an angle. Let us take two plane mirrors M1 and M2 and they are separated by an angle. Example, let me take this angle is 120 degree. We can take the object in front of the reflecting surface anywhere. So from here to here, anywhere you can take the object so that there will be images of that object formed. We have already learned how the image is formed in the plane mirror. Correct. Now here we have two plane mirrors inclined at an angle. Understood. Now in this we have two different cases. First case is when the object is taken symmetrically. Symmetrically means whenever there is an angle between two mirrors, if you bisect that angle. For example, here we have taken the angle is 120 degree, correct? Angle bisector will be like this. You will have two angles 60 degree and 60 degree. On the angle bisector, when you take the object, that object is called as symmetrical object. Other than this angle bisector, you take anywhere, that will be unsymmetrical object. Understood? So we will see for symmetrical object between two mirrors how many images are formed, and for unsymmetrical object between two mirrors how many images are formed. For this we have a formula. Let us see the formula. If angle between two mirrors is theta, to find number of images n equal to, you can use 360 degree divided by theta. In this we have different cases. First one, whenever we have this 360 degree, n is even. Then whether the object is symmetrical or unsymmetrical, you will have the number of images n will be equal to n minus 1. Whatever n you got here, that you have to subtract with 1 so that you will get number of images formed when this n value is even. If n value is odd, we have symmetrical and unsymmetrical, correct? If n value is odd, then for symmetrical you will have same formula, 360 degree divided by theta itself, and n is odd, you will get n is equal to n minus 1 only. If it is unsymmetrical object, then if n is odd, the number of images formed will be n itself. I hope everybody understood this. There are these two cases, very important. Other than n is odd and unsymmetrical, rest every case you have formula same, number of images is equal to n minus 1. Let us see this in the simulator and understand. For this we'll take just theta is equal to, first I am taking for even, n is equal to even number, if at all we get, what happens. I am taking theta is equal to 90 degree. Then what will be number of images n equal to 360 divided by theta, right? So I am substituting in place of theta 90. So n value how much you got? 9 ones and 9 fours, correct? N is equal to 4. Whenever we have even number, 4 is even number, correct? Then what will be the number of images? N minus 1 I have to take. So I have to take 4 minus 1. n is equal to 3. Understood? Let's see now with 90 degree. For both symmetrical and unsymmetrical, what happens in the simulator. Okay. Now see here, I'm taking two mirrors. I'll take mirror segment 1 and 2. To measure the angle between these two mirrors, we'll take a protractor. See here, I'm placing 0 and 90. Okay. So now these two mirrors are perpendicular with each other. Then I'll take a line to show the bisector. Okay. Now I am taking bisector will be 45, correct? So 40 and this will be 45, correct? Understood? So this is 45. Now let us take the object on the angle bisector. Now you can see 90 means 45 and 45. This is 45 and this is also 45. Okay. This is 45 degree and this is 45 degree. Then I am taking object now. Let me take the object on the bisector. Now see here how many number of images are formed. You know already what is image, correct? Here we have extended reflected rays. They are meeting here. 1, 2 and 3. Understood? These are the three images formed when the angle between two mirrors is 90 degree and the object is placed here which is symmetrical. This is 90 degree and this angle is 45 degree and this angle is 45 degree. We have three images formed. Understood? Then we'll just shift the object now from symmetrical position to unsymmetrical position. See, I am shifting here. Unsymmetrical means other than angle bisector. That means the object is not at equal distance for both the mirrors. So, if you observe this mirror and this mirror, this object is near to this M1 and it is far from M2. So this is called unsymmetrical. When we have taken on the symmetry, what happened for both the mirrors? The distance is same for the object. Understood? Now see here how many images are formed. Again same 1, 2 and 3. You shift any position between this angle, you will have same number of images. So that's why whenever we have used that formula n is equal to 360 by theta, if n is even for both symmetrical and unsymmetrical, we have number of images n to be taken as n minus 1. Understood? Now we will see for odd what happens. Okay. Understood this? Now I am shifting one more position also. See here. Again 3 you got. 3 only you got. Understood? Now let me show you for odd number. Okay. Now for odd number what we will take? Let us take theta is equal to 120 degree. Then n is equal to 360 degree by 120 degree. That means 12 ones and 12 threes. N equal to 3. This is odd. Then here carefully you have to check for symmetrical position. What happens? N will be equal to n minus 1. That means you have to take angle bisector, which will be for 120. What will be the angle? 60 and 60, correct? Then for unsymmetrical, what should happen? You should have n itself, this odd number itself you should take. Understood? Now let us see in the simulator. Now I am just shifting this mirror from 90 to 120. Okay. Then I am shifting this angle bisector from 45 to 60. Okay. Now I am taking again object. Let me take the object on the bisector. Now if you see how many images you got, you can measure, right? 1 and 2. So now what is the angle we have taken? 120. So what is the formula? N is equal to 360 divided by 120. 0, 0, 12 ones and 12 threes. So n is equal to 3. Number of images will be n minus 1, that is 3 minus 1. We got 2 images, correct? Understood? This is for what? Symmetrical position. Let me show you for unsymmetrical position now. Okay. Now, unsymmetrical means I'll just shift it to some other place other than bisector. Now see here, the distance is changed and somewhere near to the second mirror I have taken. Again, if I am taking this as M1 and M2, this is the object. Now count the number of images: 1, 2 and 3. Understood? How much n value we got? 3, right? So 3 number of images are formed for unsymmetrical position. Now I'll just shift from here also to some other place. Let us see. Understood? Now it is near to M1. Again we have 1, 2 and 3. 3 images are formed by these two mirrors. So other than 90 and 120, check with other angles and find out how many number of images are formed by simply using this formula. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to Let's Understand Physics.